Hello all, in this tutorial we are going to learn setting up test prerequisites. I have divided this tutorial in three parts and this is part 1 covering test listeners or test hooks. In this tutorial we are going to cover what is mean by setting up test prerequisites, what are test listeners or test hooks, how to set up and use test listeners in Catalan Studio, and introduction to part 2 and part 3 of setup test prerequisites. What is mean by setting up test prerequisite? In testing, we usually specify some condition or some test steps before the execution of the test, and we also specify some test steps which we perform after the completion of the test execution. The examples are: before test execution, we perform some actions like opening the browser or selecting the profile as per the condition or selecting the user as per the condition user to log in to the application. After execution, the test steps might be of closing the browser, quitting the browser, or closing the database connection. These activities we perform and these are called as prerequisites and cleanup activities. The activities which are performed before the test execution are called as prerequisites, and which we perform after the test execution is done are called as cleanup activities. So, to perform these prerequisites and cleanup steps or activities, we need to configure it in the test in automation. Now here comes the test listeners. What are test listeners? In Catalan Studio, test listeners contain four methods which we can use to perform our prerequisite activities and cleanup activities of the test execution. These four methods are sample methods which Catalan has provided, and you can call the test listener as a flexible way to help you extend your current testing flow. Or test listeners are test steps that created on the basis of prerequisite conditions of the test. So let's see how to set up and use test listeners in our project. To explain about test listeners, I have taken this test case having the login steps for Cura Health Care application, and I have added that test case in a test suite and have created one test collection of adding that test suite in the collection. To add new test listener, we have test listener folder in our project. Right click to that folder and click new test listener. Give the name to the test listener. I will give the name to the test listener as test listener 1, and here you get four sample methods: sample before test case method, after test case method, before test suite method, and after test suite method. I will check all these to include in the project. Click OK, and now this test listener editor will open. In this test listener editor, your class name will be same as the test listener name which we have given. And here these methods are added with the annotation: before test case, after test case, before test suite, and after test suite. While adding the test listener, there it was mentioned as generate sample method. Why it was a sample method? Because you can add multiple such methods in this test listener. For example, you can add the similar annotation @before test case, and you can add another method over here with the name whatever you want. I have added this method here. So you can add multiple methods over here with any name, but these methods then will be ordered alphabetically while execution. Means there are two before test case annotations and two methods. So sample before test case method will be executed first, then TST before test method, because this is S starting with S and this is T. This way the execution will be performed. First sample before test case will be performed and then TST before test case. For now I will comment this. In these sample methods we also get the built-in methods. For example, here they have used test case contest and have added get test case id, get test case variable. So test case contest dot will give you these many methods, inbuilt methods by Catalan Studio, like get message or get test case ID or get test case status, whether it is passed or fail or is skipped, right? You can use those, or you can create your own method by adding your code over here. I will also comment this for now and just print over here that I am in sample before test case method. Okay. In similar way, next method is after test case. As I told you that prerequisites are there and cleanup activities will be there. So this will be the after test case cleanup activity. Here also there is a code which I will comment and I will add my code here that I am in sample after test case method. Next is sample before test suite method, which is executed before the start of the test. It means this is the first method which will be executed. Sample before test suite will be executed first, then sample before test case will be executed. After that, your test case will be executed, and then after test case method will be executed, and then sample after test suite method will be executed. It means that your test suite will be executed in this manner. Before test suite method from the listener will be executed first, then before test case method will be executed from the listener, then your test case will be executed, then after execution of the test case your after test case method from listener will be executed. The test suite will contain multiple test cases, so again before test case method will be executed and then your next test case will be executed. After execution of your next test case, the after test case method from listener will be executed and at the end after test suite method will be executed from the listener. It means that after and before test case methods will be executed multiple times whenever the new test case will be executed from the test suite, but the after and before test suite methods will be executed at the start and the end of the test suite execution. Let's execute our test suite collection and check whether our test listeners are getting executed. Our test execution is done, and now let's check the log. In the log, here you can see sample before test suite listener action has been started and this action has ended over here. Then it has started the test case and sample before test case method has been started and ended over here. After that, browser is opened and all other activities performed. Then the sample after test case has been started and ended, and then sample after test suite listener has started and it is ended. Then it has exported the reports. To summarize, we have learned use of test listeners to execute the prerequisite test steps, and we can add multiple methods in the test listeners with the same annotation. It will be executed alphabetically. Also, after execution of these listeners, only test case listeners will be displayed in the report, and the test suite listeners details will not be displayed in the report. And even if any test step fails in the test listeners, the actual test case will not be shown as failed in the report or will not be marked as failed in the report. In this report, if we see, the start listener action is sample before test case, and it is not showing the sample before test suite listener action in the report. In the similar way, it will show the start of action for sample after test case, but it does not show the start of action for listener sample after test suite in the report. Now the last part remaining is introduction to part 2 and part 3 of setup test prerequisites. We have seen test listeners, and these test listeners are added for the complete test execution or complete project, wherein you add multiple test suites or you add one test suite and multiple test cases. It will execute this test listener by default for any test suite, any test case if you have added in the project. But we are going to see some prerequisites that we are going to add specifically for one test suite, and it will be applied to that test suite and the test case inside that test suite. One more type of these test prerequisites that we are going to see is adding the setup only for that particular test case. Here we are going to see two more test prerequisite setups. One is at test suite level and another will be at test case level for that particular test. Stay tuned to learn more about test listeners and test fixtures. Consider subscribing this channel by clicking the subscribe and bell icon below this video. Thank you.